Hello, Roosevelt. Today, what I'm going to show you is how to set up your year at a glance in your Canvas calendar. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your Canvas calendar. You're also going to need a copy of your Canvas calendar, or I'm sorry, your year at a glance, or if you have like a physical copy, that's fine as well. And you will also possibly need your curriculum guide. So I'll show you what you can actually do with this, which would actually give students access to the learning targets that you would have per calendar appointment, so to speak. So the first thing, it shows us that we're in May, so we want to go into August. And the first thing on the year at a glance here is the first days of school, August 26th and 28th, would be the intro. So we'll go back and we will do an appointment right here. New appointment, intro to Gov. And we will, so what you'll have to do is I have my personal calendar here, but you're going to have to go to your classroom page. And so for the sake of this video, we'll be working through the Roosevelt instruction class. So I'm going to put into the Roosevelt instruction class. And if you want to, you could put your room number. And then what you want to do, well, I'll show you here in just a second. So you will submit that. And what I found that you can do is if you will toggle over your appointment, you can extend it through the week. So anybody who is enrolled in this class will have access to this appointment, and they can adjust and change their appointments and their pieces along here. So let's go to a second one. So we will look at the week of August 31st to September 4th, and that continues the introduction to the unit of Founder's Intent, and the learning target is 3A. So when we go back in here to our calendar, we'll go to Founder's Intent, and we'll go back to our room. We'll make sure that it is on Roosevelt Instruction. And then we're going to go into more options. And in more options, you can do this. And you can add quite a bit of content, but this was one thing I thought would be useful. So all you have to do is go back to your curriculum document, and you could just use the language from the actual curriculum guide. Since we're using 3A, I'll copy that, Control C, and I will paste it in here, Control V. And just for a little bit of differentiation in the text, I'm going to make this bold, I'm going to underline it, and I'm going to change the text color to red. Now, another thing you could do in here is put, oops, I don't want to do that. That is an example of maybe not good practices. One thing I had seen was maybe don't do anything that's highlighted. So, oops, hopefully that comes off. No background. Perfect. That's off. So we did get that underlined now, and we'll change the text color. So this one is the text color, just good for us to know later on. And so what I'm going to do is go down here and create this event. So that saves it. And then what you're going to see is when you go to, oops, one thing we do have to do, I forgot about this. This goes through the 4th, through September 4th. Toggle over, and when you see these two arrows. So for whatever reason, I was having an issue actually doing the toggle over. So, but I'm going to go back and show you what's really important here. And that is this, when you click on this. So when a student would click on this, they would actually see we're going to do the Founder's Intent, and this should be, you know, from Monday to, this should say the 4th, September 4th is the Friday, but also they can see the learning target, and they'll know that you're going to evaluate a model of representative democracy. Also, you could put anything in here. One of the things I had put on earlier was possibly the resources that you would need, maybe an important link or something like that. But if they can get into Canvas and access the calendar, they should be able to have all of that. So you could have all of your year at a glance done and ready to go. And if you needed to make some adjustments, you could. I hope everybody has found this useful and feels like they could get started on putting their year at a glance into their course calendar for students to be able to access. If you have any questions, you can email or contact me, Amber Graber, or Chris Sosnowski. He is excellent at Canvas. So I'll see you in the next video.